Welcome back to Prime Performance. As always, Coach Kyle right here, Coach Graham behind the camera.
Boom.
Okay. Today's video is going to be about agility ladders. Now, it really just comes down to force transfer, and I know you guys hear me talking about force transfer a lot, but unless you really understand that it's the basis of everything, from you being in your kitchen, reaching and grabbing a cup, to walking across the street, to performing in the gym, to having sex with your loved one, whatever it may be, everything is about force transfer and how well those forces travel through your body. And how well they travel through your body is going to have a huge determination on, is that exercise or what you're doing beneficial for your body and your brain, or are you just muddying things up more and making things more challenging for your brain to actually learn what it takes to do something. So I'm going to talk about agility ladders today, because you see on Instagram and on YouTube and whatnot, people kind of jumping on this agility ladder bandwagon, or just going crazy with it, or worse off in my eyes, using it during conditioning style drills. Now, we see a lot of high-level athletes doing this, and these guys have the prerequisite stuff where doing agility ladder drills at times, using sparingly, is beneficial to them, because when they're on one leg and bounding and shuffling and moving side to side and zigzagging, things are still lining up as they should. When their legs hit the drive into the ground, the knee where it is relative to the toe and the same side hip, and up the rest of the chain where the pelvis sits, the spine, it's good force transfer. So it's making that exercise beneficial for them. But when you see many people in many gyms doing them just because, you know, they see somebody else doing it and they want to do it because it looks cool, they don't really understand that you're not going to get the benefit from it. Even if you think that, oh, I'm going fast and ticka with all my feet and whatnot, you're still not getting the benefit from it that you think you are if your just general gait. If when you're walking, and a strength coach like myself or some other colleagues that I have can pick apart when you're walking, just your gait, how messed up it is or how bad that force transfer is, I promise you, go into something that is much harder, like bounding one-legged plyometric exercises. Just like jogging is the same thing. It's a bounding plyometric exercise on one leg back to the other. If you can't walk with sound positions throughout your skeleton, I promise you those things that are much harder are going to be much more of a disaster. You'd be better off doing the basics and learning how to squat properly, how to deadlift properly, how to lunge properly, how to push and pull properly, how to twist properly. Then, once you have the basics of those down, the foundation of that down, and you can go very far with that stuff, once you have the basics and the foundation down, then adding agility ladder drills and other jumping exercises and whatnot will start to make more sense and be beneficial for your brain, body, and connective tissue, because you have all the prerequisites for it. So that's everything for today, guys. The basics, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck at them, so don't try to get too fancy and try to be your next best elite athlete or mimic them. That's everything for today, guys.
Agility test!
Whoa.
Failed.